Google just launched its professional AI certificate. Now, I've taken lots of Google certs in the past, reviewed many of them on the channel, and today I'm gonna tell you if this is actually worth it. The simple answer is yes. It's a fantastic certificate to learn AI, which we have to embrace at this point, but the real answer is more complicated and it kind of depends on who you are. So let's find out. Now, the goal of the certificate is simple. It's to build AI fluency and get more done faster, get the AI skills employers are looking for, and create 20+ solutions you can use at work right away. This tells me something really important. Now, this is not going to be like a technical certificate. You're not learning how to build AI or make AI apps. This is nothing to do with the AI engineering, machine learning, data science, all that stuff. It's simply about using all the new AI features and tools to improve efficiency in the job that you're already doing, which is very important. And that's why it's great for beginners. You don't need any experience whatsoever, or any AI skills or tech skills, and there are 7 different courses in the program, and it only takes about 8 hours to complete, so it's very quick. It's also completely flexible, and you can learn on your own schedule, as with all of these massive open online courses on these platforms. Now, let's take a look at the skills once again. You'll learn how to adopt a collaborative mindset and collaborate efficiently with the AI. Basically, they're not teaching you how to work with humans, but how to actually make your AI your work partner and work together. And that's a good thing because AI has some strengths and humans have other strengths, and together you become a very strong team. So that's a great thing. You'll also master in-demand skills, or so they say. It's, one of the things where I'm always a little bit suspicious when they say that the course is going to focus on blah, 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 these things, and it's going to make you job ready. But here what they say is basically they'll focus on domains and areas where AI is transforming work the most. And we'll take a look at these in a second. It also focuses on using AI responsibly and basically not sending company data into an AI that exposes it or do unethical stuff. And also a little bit about building apps with AI. And there's a lot of new AI tools that you can actually use to build apps and software with just AI, without programming skills, without coding, and this course covers some of that too. It's called the vibe coding, where you, instead of writing the code, you describe it with words how you want it to be, and that's pretty much it. Now let's address the elephant in the room. Why is Google doing this? Nobody talks about this, so I'm gonna do it. Why is Google making all these certificates and teaching you all this stuff for free? There's obviously some kindness involved. I think they're a good company, but I don't think that's all. Google wants you to use their products and services. They want you to specifically use their tools. So they want people to take this course so that they start using Gemini and their AI softwares. All the courses in this cert is going to focus on Google's own tools, which makes total sense. Why would they teach you Microsoft tools when they're actually competitors? That would be really weird. But it's worth considering if you want to use the Google Suite or the Google tools, because this one definitely focuses heavily on the Google software, which I think is fantastic and some of the best out there and definitely worth learning. But just consider this. I mean, they are one of the biggest companies in the world, and I personally prefer Google over Microsoft, for example. I just like the interface more of their products, and that's my opinion. But just consider it for yourself before you take a course like this. Now let's talk about a few simple details and what is the certificate actually going to teach you step by step. There are 7 different courses with a surprisingly short time to complete, at only 8 hours if you complete all the 7. Now, if you compare this to something like the Google Data Analytics certificate or the Project Management cert, which is about 200 hours each, you instantly realize that this is a very, very concise, short, efficient course, whatever you want to call it. I like it because most online courses are kind of just wasting time, but of course, still you're not going to, learn all these things in detail, and it's more like an introduction to each of the fields, which can be very, very valuable. It starts with some AI fundamentals, where you surprisingly learn how the fundamentals work and how AI actually works and how you can use it most efficiently. It then focuses on AI, brainstorming, planning, coming up with ideas, running projects, all that good stuff. And then AI for research and insights, and I think this is kind of like where AI is really strong, and I think everybody should use it because AI can research trends over long periods, it can go through massive data volumes, literally just research in ways that humans are unable to do, because you can literally feed it like 1,000 books and make it find patterns for research, which would take humans like a lifetime to do, if even possible. And then there's a part about AI for writing and communicating, and honestly guys, isn't everybody just writing emails with AI now? Because I get a lot of emails and they mostly look like AI, and then I reply with AI, so it's just AI sending emails to AI nowadays, which is Pretty funny. Then we have AI for content creation, which is exploding right now, for better or for worse. There's certainly a lot of AI slop everywhere, which, is not the best, but it can also be used to do research and writing and actually make things better, I guess. Then there's some AI for data analysis, and this is very, very interesting. Now, again, we talked about how AI can analyze large data sets and draw conclusions and just do things more efficiently. And for that reason, AI is taking over data analysis, and it's going to become an integral skill of every data professional. I really think data analysis is going to remain a very strong career with lots of opportunities, but it's going to be different, and they're going to do different things, and it's going to heavily rely on artificial intelligence. That's the truth. Now, let's talk about the most important thing. If you missed this part in this video, everything I said is kind of useless. Okay, not exactly, but pretty much. And that is, who should take this course and how does it fit in the Google course certificate ecosystem? Now, it's a really short course, for better or for worse, and that's why it fits perfectly as a side course. So if you're going to be learning, let's say, data analytics or project management or UX design, you should still take that Google certificate. It's not going to replace it. And this can be completed in basically like a weekend on the side. It's kind of like a great fun side project. Fun. What's probably the best part is how it introduces you to all these different areas of AI, so you can find ways to be more efficient that you didn't even know about. And if you realize, okay, well, this is really interesting, right? You can dive into it deeper later with another course or try it on your own. Because I find that AI is moving so quickly that it's kind of hard to keep up with all the new tools and all the new features, and Google is doing a fantastic job of condensing it down into only 8 hours for anybody to understand kind of the ecosystem of Google and their AI and how it can help them in their daily life and their work. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and check out this video for more certificates. These ones are extremely valuable. Check them out. I'll see you there.